Hey guys, let's get straight into some mess. Make sure that you're liking the video. It's very important, guys. Please make sure you're liking the video. Anyway, let's get straight into something. So you all know that Jukes was outside yesterday with his wife and a couple of friends. Of course, they went to the club with Salamis K to celebrate his birthday. And of course, he decided to take the mic and sing along because, you know, for a special celebration. And like I told you before, Mwijaku was there with Harmonize, okay? And it seemed like, in my opinion, they were trying to get a hold of Jukes. And that's why when it couldn't work, when Jukes was busy with this woman, okay, when Jukes was busy with his beautiful wife, they opted into shading, okay? So on my previous video, because there's been multiple videos, if you go on his platforms that he posted and other people's platforms, but there's this specific clip that he posted later on where he was literally throwing shade at Jukes. We are going to talk about that, okay? Anyway, so he first started Jukes in the club, of course, and he first performed Enjoy, and of course he was performing Joy. And it was the EQG part. Of course, you all know that you like him, you hate him, you must have bumped into that song, and you can definitely jump to it. And let me play you that specific clip where Harmonize and Mwijaku were being straight up haters, okay? Listen closely. Hey, God. Anyway, hate doesn't look good on men, especially two gossiping men. But anyway, so Mwijaku and Harmonize are talking, right? Harmonize pretending like he doesn't know the song, and of course, Mwijaku is singing to it, and Harmonize is saying, "Did you hear that? Like, can you hear that? Do you know the meaning?" And Mwijaku said, "I don't know. I'm just enjoying the moment," right? And that to me, it was giving shadiness. You know what I'm saying? And apart from that, hold on, let me show you another thing that is leading up to him actually becoming very, very frustrated with the fact that they were not receiving the attention they wanted from Jukes, and they opted into shading, okay?
I said it's messy. Nyimbo yetu tutaicheza chaka tu chaka hiyo, inaitwa chaka tu chaka.
Hey guys, so you must have noticed Mwijaku saying chaka to chaka too many times, okay? So he posted that same very video with the caption, Sema Juma Jukes kwa sasa anapiga chaka to chaka bila uoga. I'm so proud of you kwa sasa. Milioni 5 unamuita anaamsha anasepa. Next stop, like, okay. Was kinda using that video to do some sort of you see those appearances that celebrities do. So he was trying to make it seem like Jukes was doing appearance. He's doing appearance to appearance. If you want him on your bar, okay, you just pay him 5 million Tanzanian shillings. Let me try and see how much that is. It's close to 2,000 USD, 200 and something Kenyan shillings, K, of course. And he was trying to make it seem like Jukes was there because Salamis K had called him there to perform for him to get paid that 2,000 USD. And I'm like, since your bestie, Harmonica, was there, was he paid too? Because the last time we checked, he was being embarrassed in Uganda for literally begging his way up on the stage, sir. You think we've forgotten that? You know what Mwijaku is trying to do? He's trying to make up a scandal so that people would forget the situation that happened in Uganda, because Harmonize is literally being dragged with his throat because he doesn't have hair. His bald head cannot hold, so they are catching on his throat and literally dragging Harmonica's nyash all across the streets of East African blocks. And it's not only that, even in Uganda, people are talking about it. People are like, God damn. Goddamn. And what Mwijaku is doing is trying to change the narrative. And of course, Harmonica going in the club and spraying that currency, okay, on Salame's K is because, honey, he wanted people to see that he wasn't that broke. Yes, you are not that broke, but you spend the money to only ended up being trolled online, basically, sir. And that's just my opinion. Because, I mean, doing club appearance is not a bad thing, if you ask me, because that is where almost all bigger artists start from. But the fact that he was lying on Jukes, okay, for just because he wasn't getting the attention that he probably wanted. He probably wanted Jukes and Harmonize to link up so that he can take a video and scream and say brother to brother and stuff like that. But it wasn't working. You know, this hate that Jukes is getting, honey, is because he's just too loyal to Diamond Platnumz and they can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? And now they're bringing in hate. I mean, Priscilla's shoes alone, honey. Priscilla's shoes alone is more than the money that Mwijaku was saying Jukes was being paid for that appearance. I'm like, God damn. And this is what happened when they can't get to you. They're hoping shading. And of course, in the comment section, people are saying, wait until Nigerians find out what you are saying. I told you now they're changing the tactics of how they're throwing shade. They're doing it in parables. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do it on videos. They do it on captions. Like the way this one was hidden. Because I only talked about the videos that was posted there earlier until somebody pointing out that, Drizzy, hold on a minute. Did you see this latest video that he posted and the caption? Can you read the caption again? And on the comment section, people are telling him, like, bro, what's this? This is not me shading up-and-coming artists. $2,000 is a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that he tried to make it seem that way, and the people automatically picked on that. Cool, some people telling Mwijaku, it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because in TZ, okay, that's a lot of money. We all know that YouTube ain't paying like that. Okay, shows in TZ, unless it's being funded or rather sponsored with big companies or with the government, is around the same time. Like, I remember TID was complaining that they were being paid $200 for a show, bro. So when you say that somebody is doing club-to-club appearance for $2,000 and you're making it seem like, bro, let's not go there. Anyway, tell me how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Follow me on IG at Drizzy_radio. And if you can, go and drag Mwijaku's nyash a little bit in his comment section, because he earned that dragging, okay?